Good afternoon, YouTube. Stevens Canyon Trail, or Canyon Trail right there. That's the part before the slide, and I came down here last fall, and this is where I went up the old forest road. Here's the little creek that runs down there. But yeah, today it's kind of windy, and I didn't want to go farther up. I shot a couple of clips a little ways up here where the canyon opens up. Okay, YouTube, I came up here for a bike ride today. We've got a storm coming in a couple of hours, and the wind is a little bit higher than I'm comfortable with. It's not too bad right now, but there's a lot of creaking and groaning of branches, and I've seen some small branches blow out of the trees, so I think I will turn around here. I figured I would come back down here. This is a little more protected, and maybe take a shot up here. So this is the old road that I came down. Let's see, that would be the third time I went up here. So I came down this way. I was looking on the Hill Shade map, and I see traces of an old road going down into this canyon on the other side. So I thought maybe I would just walk up here a ways up the old road and keep an eye over the right bank and see if I can see that old road peeling off there. I wasn't looking for anything when I came down, but now I know there's something up there, so I just want to see if I can find it here. Unfortunately, I didn't plan to come here, so I didn't look at the map very closely. So I'm just going off of what I remember. Okay, the trail levels out a little bit here. It was really steep at the bottom. But yeah, you can see it's really nice shape here for this old road. I'm going to keep going and looking down off the right side and see if I see the signs of that faint road that drops down into the canyon. As I recall, this was like the first major bunch of downed trees I had to cross coming down. And it's a really steep section here. I just wanted to maybe get up to this point, and I think I saw something down there around the corner, because the little road or trail was right where this road leaves this canyon. It makes like a 90-degree turn down there. So I wanted to come up this far, and I didn't see anything else. So yeah, I think I'll go back down and we'll check out that little faint trail that goes off to the left. Yeah, so I checked here, the slope right here, this is a 30-degree slope, so that's better than 50% gradient going down here. This is steep. Okay, I think this might be that faint road or trail, either this or down below. There's some down trees here, and there was what looked like a little path coming in below those 3 trees right there. Yeah, so just below these 3 trees, I think this might be that little trail that shows up on the Hill Shade map. Looks like it's pretty faint, but this is the only thing I saw coming up. So let's go down and take a look. Okay, came up that way. This is looking more and more like a trail of some sort. You can see there, it's got a bank excavated, and it keeps going this way. I'll see what's around the corner, if it continues or not. So yeah, really overgrown for a stretch there, but then you get through that, and I think it opens up again. So let's keep on going, see what we see up there. Okay, came up that section. It was fairly clear, but then it looks like the road bed is pretty much washed away there, because right down here is this little creek channel. And wow, look at this thing down here. Really impressive canyon. And it looks like the road maybe continues up to about there, and then it's gone. And then according to the Hill Shade map, there was something over here too. On this side there was a faint trail. But what I need to do is I'll look at the track that I have right here and the waypoint, and then I'll decide if I'm at the right spot. because it could be that maybe it went farther up and crossed. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get down. I mean, that is just straight down the hill. You can just barely dig into the remains of the old road and not slide down. But yeah, wow, this is pretty neat down here. All these big boulders. And so this is another spot I need to keep in mind if there's a really good wet year, and there's probably a torrent of water coming down this thing and waterfalls. Yeah, not sure why they built this road down here. And yeah, I can hear the wind down there. It's sounding like a freight train running down the canyon. I heard a big crack and a huge branch or something came down that way just before I got onto this trail. The trail going out of here might be blocked. I don't know. I think this is my turnaround spot. Really pretty up here though. Wow. Right before I hit all this brush, there was a faint trail going down. So maybe take a look at that when I head out of here. Yeah, I got some nice fungus growing on this dead branch here across the road. And yeah, this is where it gets really overgrown. So I just made it past the really bad part here. And I thought this looked a bit like a trail down here, but I imagine people have been down here and kind of used this little path to get around that down tree, because it doesn't look like it goes down. But yeah, this was definitely dug out here. You can see how this hillside was cut into the slope, and then it's got the flat here and then drops down again. But anyway, I thought I'd show you this little road, and hopefully it's the one that shows up on the map, because otherwise I've got to come back up here and find the other one. But yeah, I hear the wind picking up. You can probably hear it in the background. So I think I will shut this off and head home. So as always, thanks for watching.